First off, do you see my shirt? Comment down below if you understand what that is, because you're my best friend, if you know what that is.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Jill, and today I'm going to be doing the You're Not Good Enough book tag. So let's get started. My best friend and soul twin, Ray Ann from Reading Ray Ann, tagged me in this a few weeks ago. I will link her video down below along with the creator's video, and I'm just so happy that she tagged me in this because I had no intention of ever doing this, but after I watched her video I was like, this looks like really freaking fun. Basically, if you haven't heard of the tag, I have this jar full of a bunch of different book character names, and basically there are a bunch of questions and you pull out 2 names and you basically decide which character you like more that fits the prompt. It'll make more sense once I get started. So this should be interesting. The first question is, you only have 1 more spot on your spelling bee team. Who would you pick to complete your team? Oh god, I feel like any of the people that I pull out of here will be absolute crap at a spelling bee. So I have Aelin Galathynius from the Throne of Glass series. Oh, this tag is so great. And Liam Stewart from the Darkest Mind series. As far as spelling bee goes, I think I'm gonna have to go with Liam Stewart. I'm not sure if he would necessarily be good at spelling, but I feel like Aelin would just burn down the entire establishment if she got a word wrong, which probably wouldn't be the best. It would be entertaining, but I don't know. I just feel like she would completely go off, so I think I'm gonna have to go with Liam. Next up, both characters want to kill you. Which one would you kill first so you have a better chance of surviving? This one I have is Edward Cullen and Elin Venture from the Mistborn series. I think I'm gonna have to kill Elin first, because he's just, you know, if you read Hero of Ages, I don't think I have any chance against him. And maybe Edward Cullen, I don't know what I would do, but you know, I'm basically a goner either way, so it doesn't really matter. Next up, you're on The Bachelor or Bachelorette, and you're down to these 2 characters. Which one are you going to give your rose to? The first one I have is Kaz Brecker and Gansey from, the Raven Cycle, and Kaz is from Six of Crows, obviously. And so I really don't like the Raven Cycle, and that includes Gansey. He's not my favorite. But Kaz Brecker, I don't feel would appreciate being given a rose. But I think I'm gonna have to go with Kaz, just because I think my life would be more interesting if I went with Kaz, so, you know, I'm giving my rose to Kaz Brecker. Never thought I would say that. Okay, next up, you've been chosen for the Hunger Games. Who would most likely volunteer in your place? Next up, I have Magnus Bane from the Shadowhunter Chronicles, and Natasha from The Sun Is Also a Star. Who would actually volunteer to take my place? I feel like it would be Magnus, just because Natasha doesn't have any magical abilities at all, and I feel like if Magnus Bane was in the Hunger Games, it would be very easy for him to win, and plus, so I just feel like Magnus, it would be way easier for him to win, so I feel like he would be more likely to volunteer, if that makes sense. Number 5, I have, you're stranded on an island. Which character would you sacrifice to engage in cannibalism? Is this question legit asking what character would I eat if I was on an island? First up, I have Dorian Havillard. Oh god, whoever this is, you're gonna die. And Juliet from the Shatter Me series. Sorry Juliet, but Dorian Havillard is so adorable, and he's Dorian Havillard, so sorry, boo. I'm going to sacrifice you because I can't sacrifice Dorian. Number 6, you're the next DC/Marvel superhero with your own TV show, of course. Who is your sidekick? I have Kenji from Shatter Me. Oh god, whoever this is, I don't even care. Oh, and Izzy Lightwood? Oh no, this is so hard. Who would be my sidekick? Okay, so I personally love Kenji, and I feel like my life would be so much better if Kenji was my sidekick, but Izzy Lightwood is badass, and I feel like she would have my back, you know? But so would Kenji. Crap. I feel so bad, but I think I'm gonna have to go with Izzy just for practical reasons. I feel like she would have my back more because she's a shadow hunter, so she can defend against me way more than Kenji can, but Kenji can be my 3rd man. Next up, number 7, you're a manager of an avocado admiring company. Who would you fire for lack of communication skills? First up, I have Manon Blackbeak from the Throne of Glass series and Tessa Gray from Shadowhunter, the Shadowhunter Chronicles. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Manon because she kind of doesn't like to talk about feelings, and she's really bad at communicating herself through words. She mostly just kills people that she doesn't like, and before she can talk it out. So 100% going with Manon on this one. Next up, you've just finished a book in which your favorite character dies. Which character is most likely to comfort you? Next up, I have Rowan Whitethorn from Throne of Glass and August Flynn from The Savage Songs. 110% Rowan Whitethorn, because Rowan Whitethorn is my baby, my husband. I love Rowan and he will comfort me. Of course he will. He's really good at comforting once you like get to know him a little bit. Number 9, ugh, it's high school. Who would most likely be part of the popular clique? First up, I have Julian Blackthorn from The Dark Artifices and Cress from the Lunar Chronicles. I'm gonna have to go with Julian Blackthorn. He just strikes me as someone who would be in the popular clique because Cress is, you know, she's Cress and she's very socially awkward, so I don't know, I feel like she could be in the popular clique, but I feel like Julian would be more likely to, just because he's Julian Blackthorn and he's really nice. So, but I feel like Julian Blackthorn would be one of those popular people who like didn't know that he was popular, you know? Rayanne for this question got Dorian, and I think that him and Julian are sort of like the same, to where, you know, he wouldn't know that he's in the popular clique, but I feel like he would be, you know? Number 10, the day has arrived. You're finally a year older. Who would have the nerve to forget your birthday? First up, I have Lotta from And I Darken by Kirsten White. I'm gonna have to go with Lotta just because she's busy doing like crazy shit, so I would expect her to forget my birthday. I don't feel like Emma ever would, because like she's really on top of things, but I feel like Lotta would probably have more things to do. Plus, if I'm not on her good side, she probably wouldn't even give me the time of day, so I'm gonna have to go with Lotta would for sure forget my birthday. You've just found an upcoming booktube star. Who would it most likely be? First up, I have Shazi from The Wrath of the Dawn, which is the exact same thing that Rayanne had, and Kai from Cinder. As far as a booktube star, oh gosh, does Kai read? I forget. I like keep mixing up Kai and Dorian. I don't know, I feel like Shazi would be more likely to be a booktube star. Plus Kai would be like too busy to be on YouTube, let's be honest. Number 12, sleepover time. Unfortunately, you can only invite one person. Who would you invite? First up, I have Ruby from the Darkest Minds series and Mauve from the Throne of Glass series. So Maeve, Mauve, no thank you. Number 13, bam, you're pregnant. Who's the father or mother? First up, of course, now Tamlin comes up. Okay, so Tamlin the trash can. I actually wrote Tamlin the trash can. And then I have Reese from the ACOTAR series. I wonder, let's see, can we place our bets as to which one I'm gonna pick in this situation? So Reese is my baby daddy, and Tamlin can go fuck himself. And Tamlin's not going to be anyone's baby daddy, because let's be honest, who's going to want him? Next up, you've just written a super important text. Who would likely see it but not reply? I have Simon Sphere from the Simon vs. Homo Sapiens agenda, and Jem Carstairs from the Infernal Devices. Which one would likely see my text and not reply? I feel like Jem wouldn't, because he's probably busy like doing all the things that he does, but like Simon, basically the entire book basically surrounds him doing emails and like text messages to this guy, so I feel like Simon would be on his phone. And I have to go with that Jem would see my text and not reply, because Simon would definitely, I feel like. And the final one, you've just woken up and it's time for breakfast. Your mom's been replaced by who? Newt Scamander from Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Him. And Adian Ash River from the Throne of Glass series. Well, I think I'm gonna have to go with Newt Scamander, because I don't think Adian would care about making me breakfast. He would probably be going like running or working out or doing whatever Adian does in his free time. But I feel like Newt Scamander, I mean, he takes really good care of those fantastic beasts, okay? And so he would probably take really good care of me if he had to, so I'm gonna have to go with Newt. So there you have it. That was the You're Not Good Enough book tag. I was so surprised by how much I enjoyed myself throughout this video. So I went into this not planning on tagging anyone, but I think I'm gonna have to tag a few people because this was like so fun. Just off the top of my head, I have Haley from Haley Reads, Katie from Kate's Book Date, Madeline from Madeline May, and Kaylin from Kay's Cozy Reads. So I tag you guys, and also if anyone out there wants to do this tag, I definitely tag you. It was surprisingly way more fun than I thought it would be, so yeah, definitely try it if you're interested. So yeah, thanks again so much for watching, guys. My battery's about to die. I have my Goodreads, Twitter, personal Instagram, and Bookstgram all linked down below. Follow me on those if you want to. And yeah, thanks again for watching. I'll see you guys later in another video. Bye! Mwah.